Welcome to 1,000 Mile Coffee. You're riding with Jason
and David.
On this episode, we're going to start a new segment. We're going to try to do, I don't know, like once a month or something.
We're going to call it the DAA,
the Dumbass Award. No, we joke. This is more of a informational hindsight's 2020 kind of thing. We're going to post some pictures. Excuse me, sorry about that. We're going to post some pictures up here on the wall behind us, and we're going to talk about what happened to this driver. It was a pure, stuff happens kind of moment. There's a lot of things he could have done to avoid it, but luckily nothing was tore up.
No damage
hurt, no damage, no nothing other than a wrecker bill.
Wrecker bill and some pride. That was the only thing it cost.
Right. David, you got the pictures. So
yes, dude.
We're going to pull them up, look on his phone. Y'all aren't going to see this because it's going to be up behind us or in front of us or however the editor is going to do this. Thought you already had them pulled up and ready to go.
Okay. It took me what, 10 seconds?
Right. Now, as you see here on this first picture, move your left hand seconds. Hold on, he's going.
Let me go to the very first one that we have, which is this one right here.
All right, as you can see, can see what's going on here. He has run his trailer off the road. What happened was, this is a buddy of ours. He was backing out of a development that he had delivered to, or trailer park, or wherever it was he was at. He was making a residential delivery and was backing out, and he was worried about hitting a mailbox and everything else. And his situational awareness was not the highest, and he put the trailer in the ditch. And that's what you see here on the first picture. Second picture, you see just how far he buried his trailer into that ditch.
Yeah.
There's this thing in trucking that you will learn called GOAL, GOAL, and it stands for Get Out and Look.
Yep, at the moment of time, he was in a hurry because he does a lot of P&D work, which is very time-sensitive stuff. But at the same time, even if you're under a time-sensitive load, remember, safety is always first.
Right. My personal opinion, he should not have backed out into the road because, the trailer he's pulling is a 48-foot trailer. You can't see 48 foot behind you what's coming from the left or the right backing up into the road. That's my opinion. I have backed out in the road because sometimes you just don't have a choice.
Yeah, this was his particular delivery. I know the person. I talked to him afterwards. And the situation that happened, he had to make a delivery there. He thought there was enough room inside the development to turn around. There was not. So it kind of put him into a kind of a horrible situation.
Right.
And which the best way to word it is the same thing that we tell everybody is stop, breathe, calm down, and assess the situation.
Right. As soon as he dumped it off into the ditch there, he tried to pull forward. And you can see in this one, the trailer tires appear to be a little bit off the ground. Let me go over. He went to pull forward, and luckily he didn't flip the whole thing over because it actually lifted the rear axle off the ground. So he wasn't going anywhere. He was stuck.
Exactly.
Once he realized he was stuck, he did the right thing. He called local law, got them out there, got involved so nobody would come and hit him because he was sitting in a
major road.
Right.
He called his safety department,
which got a tow truck out there to him, got him out of the situation, and he went on about his business. Luckily, nothing got tore up.
No damage to the truck, no damage to any of the equipment. The only thing that was hurt, again, was a wrecker bill, and pretty much his pride was hurt.
And what he should have done, like I said, GOAL, get out and look. And all this is hindsight's 2020. I can look at these pictures, I talk to them, and I can say, well, you should have done this, you should have done this, you should have done that. It's hard to do a lot of those things when you think you're in the good. But with me personally, especially if I'm blind backing, which from what I see here, that's what he was doing. He was having to back out and back on the passenger side of the vehicle, which is your blind side. I always will set the brakes in a heartbeat and run back here and make sure I ain't going to hit nothing. If he would have set the brakes and ran back here real quick, he could have, oh, no, that ain't going to work, and readjusted. He thought he was good and didn't do it. Hindsight's 20/20.
Exactly.
So that's we are awarding him the dumb award. We say that jokingly. He actually is a friend of ours.
Yeah.
And what happened. But what we want y'all to take away from this is situational awareness. Don't panic. You screwed up. It is what it is. But go along the book. Call local law. Get them out there to stop it. Call your safety department and go on.
Exactly.
Now, this next one we're going to post up as a video. This is a video that I found on the social media app TikTok, which I'm sure everybody has nowadays. And I saved the video off of it because I wanted to use this as a tool. There is, in pretty much, I think about every state, it's state law, that if there's any kind of emergency vehicle on the side of the road, you slow down or move over to get away from them. Me personally, if there's any vehicle on the side of the road, I move over.
Exactly.
Because you never know. Somebody could open a car door. Somebody can step out in front of you. And this video that we're going to show right now is the prime example. So
now, as you see, this is again why we say you need to buy a dash cam.
Right.
Because had this driver not had a dash cam, it most likely would have been ruled his fault.
Vehicular manslaughter. And there is a such thing. You hear a lot of people say, suicide by cop. Well, there's a such thing as suicide by truck, and that's what happened here. Guy's on the side of the road. He just steps out in front of the truck. The dash cam will save this driver who had this image or who had the footage, whoever this happened to. We don't know who this is, but either way, whether it saves him or not, this is something he's going to have to live with the rest of his life. He just killed somebody.
Yeah.
That simple. So that's just a little information, or a little advice. I shouldn't say information. If there's a car on the side of the road and you can get over.
Exactly.
You never know what's going to happen.
It all comes into situational awareness and everything else.
Right. All right. Well, we appreciate y'all joining us on this episode of 1,000 Mile Coffee. We thank you for tuning in.
Stay safe. As always, keep your shiny side up.